Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday, halfway through the week. How is everybody doing this fine day today? What's going on, Silas? Have fun at Blade, you say? I will do my best. I'm excited. Very excited. Mm. Nope. What's going on, Act? I'm just here to be jealous. Well, I can't say that I blame you. If I wasn't going to Blade Show, I would be jealous of everybody going because this year is gonna be this year is gonna be epic. I'm beyond excited, but I'm sorry that you're not able to go. That is a bummer. Act, are we still doing the move, or are we just about putting the finishing touches on things? What's going on, Silas? How are we doing today? How are we doing today? What's going on, Tony? I feel like it's Christmas Eve, LMAO. I'm all packed up. I am not. I wish I was. I have had a ridiculously busy day, so um, I have all of my clothes ready to go into my suitcase. I'm about to on stream pack up all of the Bally's, and then it's just running around, racking my brain on what am I not thinking about? What about chargers? What about band-aids? What about my uh, uh, bit driver? You know, the stuff that if I don't think about, I'm totally going to forget. Act says everything is in the new apartment, but unpacking is going to take a little bit. That's the purge of the junk. Yeah, totally get it. We still have. We've been in our current house for years and years and years, and we still have stuff in the garage boxed up from the original move. So I feel you on that one. The struggle is real on that. Can't see you guys at Blade this year. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm sorry. What's going on, Mel? How are we doing today? Welcome to the show. So everyone is aware, it's not going to be a long one because while I have been very, very busy today, I'm not done. And I have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to get on my way to the airport. So I want to get as much done as early into the evening as possible. We're probably going to be sticking to about 30 minutes today, so you guys are aware. What's going on, Spark? Blade is in 24 hours. That is right. That is right. Blade commences for those of us who will be there tomorrow night at the pit. So very, 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 very excited. And then Youngblood is here. Welcome, Youngblood. Welcome to the show. Let's see. I'm going to be at Blade Show in 4 years, probably. Nice. I will hopefully be there in 4 years as well. I'm not going anywhere. And so long as this year isn't horribly bad, which I don't anticipate it possibly being, Blade Show is, if at all possible, going to be a yearly event for me. What's going on, Jason? How are we doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second half of the week. Hopefully the first half of the week has been okay for you. Yeah, Mel, you won the Squid Trainer Teal on a bid. Nice. Congratulations. Can't wait to hear your feedback on it. I think you will very much like it. I can't wait. One of the things I'm really looking forward to at Blade is flipping other people's Bally's, one of which being the Squid Trainer because I miss it so much. I'm cooking lately at flipping. That's a good thing, right? Cooking is doing good. If so, I would agree. I have been enjoying your clips. Jason says, hi, Mel. And Mel says, I will make a video on it. Excellent. Please do. What happened to your squid trainer? I never had a squid trainer. A number of months ago, Ethan over at Blade Bias had sent me a package that contained six Bally's to try out, as well as his spider knife. And one of those Bally's was the squid trainer. So I got uh, an opportunity to flip it, flip Ethan's squid trainer a couple months ago. And at first I didn't like it, other than the ring. I've always loved the ring. But yeah, then I figured out knife balance and how to flip a neutral bally. And my brain was always telling me that the squid trainer was handle biased because it's so heavy. But the blade is, also heavy. So the entire thing is a very neutral balance. And I didn't know that. So once I figured out how to flip a neutral balanced bally, it became much, much, much easier for me. And I really enjoyed it. Stilla says spider knife. Yes, I love the spider knife. Something tells me Ethan is not going to have the spider knife with him, and I will be bummed out because I absolutely love that thing. That thing is awesome. I may make inserts like Zippy, but more affordable. Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, because you said that you're not all about that ring. So the spacer should do the trick. All right, so let's get started flipping through and letting you guys know, what I'm flipping and what I'm packing away. And we'll just go in order. So Squiddy U, one of the first two Bally's that I ever purchased. Right when I got into the hobby, I had started with a 3D printed Bally, and as soon as I was sure flipping was something that I wanted to do, the Squiddy B or Squiddy U was one of the first two Bally's that I bought. I bought two at the same time, the Squiddy and the Teflon Vault, because I didn't know if I would prefer plastic or metal, so I got one of each. Glad that I did, but the Squiddy U is definitely not my favorite, and it's not even my favorite plastic Bally. Like, this isn't what I take with me on the airport or in the airplane when I'm going through security. Even though it would go through security, I take the Lifrix canvas with me because between the two, I like the Lifrix canvas more than I like the Squiddy U. But that's just personal preference. This is a little more it has less grip to it. So yeah, that's why. So Squiddy U is good for flipping on a plane. Yeah, I don't actively flip on the plane, but I flip while I'm waiting to board the plane. But like I said, I go with the Lifrix instead. I'm gonna get a Squiddy B for school when it starts up in August. Very awesome. All right, so let's pack this one away and move on to the next. Next will be the Teflon Vault. Like I said, this was the second, the second of the two Bally's that I bought as soon as I got into the hobby. As far as I am concerned, this is like one of the best Balisongs to learn new tricks on, because it gets so many things right with regards to what you want a Bally to be able to do. Like, it's got a bite indicator on the blade that you can't miss, but it doesn't really hurt you. It's got great jimping with the Teflon coating. It's got great grip in general. The balance is all right, and it's got a nice ring to it. So all in all, I love the Teflon Vault. I don't flip it nearly as much as I used to, but it's still great. LeBreton says, let's go. What's going on, LeBreton? Welcome to the second half of the week, officially. Let's see. Scylla says hi. LeBreton says, Bali, Indonesia. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh, LeBreton said something other than nice. All right, and I think we are caught up. And then we have my CCC that my wife had gotten me. Very neutral Bali. Not much to say about it. I like the sound of it. I like the way that it flips. My only gripe with it, and it's not even a gripe, it's just something I have to be cognizant of when I'm flipping it, is very slippery in the hand. There is like literally no grip whatsoever on these handles. But aside from that, geez, oh Pete's, I am. It's a day. Let's see. Ghost, if you are here, I summon you. Oh, what's going on, Beaver? How are we doing today? Yes, see you soon. Very, very excited. Just flipping through the Balis as I pack them away in my bag for Blade. Let's see. So yeah, yeah, it's this one's got a ring to it though. I enjoy it. Like I said, my only complaint is it could be grippier. I would enjoy it if it were, but all in all, it's a solid Bali. I mean, it's running on bushings. It's got all the things. So digging it. Kite AL, the original, not Kite AL 1.0, I'll say. Super ridiculously handle biased, but that makes it fun to flip. I used to think it was my best Bali, well, one of my best Balis, because I could flip it so well, because I needed handle bias at the time. I don't need or really prefer handle bias that much anymore, but oops, that was horrible. But it's still fun just because it's so comically handle bias, in my opinion. Let's see. Shoot. Blowing off time before I fly out tomorrow for Blade. Nice. I am packing. I have all of my clothes pulled out. I just need to pack them into a bag, get my Balis packed up, and then run through the house and figure out what I'm not thinking about, like chargers, microphone for the stream on, stand for the stream on Saturday from the pit. Chargers, I think I already said. Carbon honey, bit driver, all of the things that I'm going to forget otherwise. LeBreton, I wish you could go to Blade 2. That would be so peak. One of these years. What's going on, David? How are we doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second half of the week. How are we doing? I'm gonna save up like $3,000 to $4,000 for Blade Show for the whole trip. I want to see, or I want to get one of those one-of-one Balis that are like $1,000. Good luck with it. And then David says 3 a.m. By the way, of course it is. Why are you not in bed? Has summer break hasn't started for you yet, has it? Or has it? I love the Bala Song community, bro. It's so peak. I agree. That is why I'm so ridiculously nauseous right now, because I'm just I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm just so like full of excitement that I can't even contain it, to the point that my stomach hurts. I don't have school for the rest of the week though. Nice. But you're not done with school yet? That's a bummer. Nope. Okay, so refault. The pink-handled refault with the Tonto blade, which is my preferred refault because I have the Bowie blade as well, which for some reason they have, even though they're the same Bali with different blades, the scales are different too. But this one I prefer more than the Bowie. It has a better feel in the hand for me. And I significantly chipped the G10 last weekend, which was a bummer, but didn't break the scale off or anything like that, so it'll be all right. Tutorial Thursday tomorrow. I will not be able to make it, but I haven't been able to make any of your tutorial Thursdays yet. I'm so sorry. Vocabulary improved from nice to cooked. This is a moment in history. All right, I got to go. See you later. All right, bye, Mel. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the week. Intelligence up +1 point, says David. All right, let's pack this one up and move on to the next. We have the other refault. This one I had dyed the scales, tried to go pink, turned out to be plum. If you're ever dyeing scales, G10 scales, check it every couple seconds. Don't wait 30 minutes to check it. Missed it. And then Jason says, later flower. Okay. This was the first of the 2 refaults that I got, and really, really liked it. But as soon as I had the opportunity to get the Tonto blade in pink, I had to jump at the chance. So, and again, I'm glad that I did, because that one is my favorite of the 2. Looks so sick in my opinion. What, the purple? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Want to make sure I get through everything before my 30 minutes is up. Cheese. Everybody loves the cheese. It is not my #1 recommended beginner Bali, but that's just me personally. It is goated. It is great. It is a wonderful Bali. I do love it so. However, the cheese and the cat to me are very similar, and I prefer the cat because I like the balance of the cat a little bit better. The cat has a little bit more neutral of a balance, whereas the cheese is a little bit more handle bias from my perspective. My goodness, my flipping is not where it needs to be today. And I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm putting the cheese away already. We'll spend some more time with the end of the list. We're gonna see Unc chattering next year trust. Oh yeah, next year? Yeah, I'll be chattering by next year for sure. Oof. Man, but I'm not gonna be doing anything of quality and substance today. This is ridiculous. All right, cat. Absolutely love the cat. Shroom sent this to me to play around with, and then while I was unboxing it on stream, Shroom said that I got to keep it, and it was peak. So, cat is mine, gifted to me from my dear friend Shroom. He's locked in. He's progressed more in the last month than he has in the last year. You think so? I don't know about that, but I thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Lock in Unc. Well, what am I supposed? What do you want me to lock into, LeBreton? You want me to keep trying the choker fan until I get it, or no? Nope. I can do it pretty consistently with this one. I just, like I said, my stomach is a wreck, and my nerves are shot because I'm so excited about tomorrow. Orion S, one of my first Balis, one of the first not, and I guess it's still, I don't know. I love it. It keeps going back and forth between being like one of my favorite Balis or my favorite Bali and lower on the list. Nope, that would have been a ring of shame. Orion 1.5 Christmas edition, got it for Christmas this last year. I saw it as more of a tool to open packages during the Christmas season, so I didn't actually flip it a whole lot. And Unkington, what's going on? Ethan, how are we doing today? You ready for Blade? Yeah, Blade Show is this week. Blade Show is in less than... I will be in Atlanta in almost 13 hours. We are within the day as far as I'm concerned. So very, very excited. But this one I sat on thinking that it was just going to be something for me to carry around during the holidays to open up presents. And then one day I realized that this was a goated flipper. And yeah, absolutely love this thing. Still like the Orion S more than the Orion 1.5, but I totally get why people love this thing. All right. What else do we have? Crescent. Ethan says, ready as I'll ever be, finishing up packing and setting up YouTube to run while I'm gone. Nice. David says, man, I wish I could go to Blade Show. Too young and too broke, unfortunately. One of these days, maybe, or one of these years. We'll see. Yep, Crescent, absolutely love. When the second batch was released, I was literally in Discord when Nibalis had noted that they were available for purchase on their Discord, and so I was probably like within 30 seconds I had it in my cart. I got the white one, tried to dye this one pink also. Turned out to be a much lighter purple, but not quite pink still. Are you nervous about flipping in front of a bunch of people at Blade? Well, I mean, I flipped in front of Vav and Maddie, and I survived that, so I don't know that I'm going to be too much more nervous about flipping in front of other people. I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching my flipping because it isn't really anything to write home about. But no, I'm not good around a lot of people that I don't know. I'm good in small interactions. Big interactions is something different. So that's what I'm really nervous about. Let's see. And then David says, I remember the first time I saw you in the Nibalis Discord when you were learning the Z choker. Man, that was a little, what little interactions can lead to. Nice. Very cool. Let's see. This one I can do the choker fan reasonably well too, because it's got nice grip. I'm not feeling that choker fan today, but that's all right. All right, next we have Gil, my one and only named Bali. Also one of the earlier additions to my collection. Try the Teflon Vulp. I find it very easy to choker on. Yeah, it is because it's got the jimping on there, so it gives you a little bit more grip. Plus, the Teflon is just goated for grip. It also is the same case with Gil, with the Cerakote coating on it. Gives it solid grip. Ooh, man. All right, and I have a normal Vulp. I do not. I just have the Teflon one. Ah, lost it. All right. Put Gil away. Moving on to the Unc Kraken. Yeah, you were talking about trying the choker fan on the Vulp, the Teflon Vulp. I think that's what you were talking about. Dang it. The other thing I've been working on is that whole like thumb rollover to Chaplin that somebody had me do. This is the Unc Kraken. So this is the speed channeled blacked out Kraken with magenta hardware and Bali Unc on the blade. So this was my custom order Kraken. What's going on, Pico? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while, I don't think. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second half of the week. Pico, are you going to Blade Show this year? Oof. You wish you were? Bummer. Ow! Despite the fact that I dull my blades, I don't dull the tips. Thank goodness. Interestingly, despite the fact that this was my custom order ballet, this is not my preferred Kraken. My preferred Kraken is the Community Kraken, which is next. Act says you should try to find a Bowie blade for it while at Blade. I'm sure there'll be one in the Blum box. I haven't even thought about that. I am going to be flipping a Bowie Kraken, though, per LeBreton's insistence. So that's going to be one of the first things that I do at Blade. Actually, it probably will be like literally one of the first things that I do when I get down there, because I get down there and I get picked up at the airport by a bunch of flippers. So, or we'll be hanging out all Thursday with a bunch of flippers, one of which I guarantee is going to have a Bowie Kraken. So, very excited. Specifically for the speed channeled one. That is an interesting thought. We'll see. Ooh, Ring of Shame. Oh man, that wasn't even what I wanted to do. That was buns. Let's see. Oh, we only got a couple minutes left. So, and we got 3 bellies left. All right. That is the Community Kraken. And anybody who doesn't know, this is the Community Kraken because this was gifted to me, special ordered for me by the Balisong community, and it says, thank you for your service. Teal handles, inked out blade, Tonto blade. Great. Absolutely love it. That is probably my favorite flipper at the moment. It is my go-to. Then we have the Maxis by 935 Designs. This is on loan to me. I'm part of a pass around on this. I will be handing this off promptly after arriving at Blade Show to its next handler. But while I have had it, this has been an absolutely amazing Balisong to flip. I truly enjoy it. It is titanium handles, titanium spacers, stainless or a steel bayonet style blade. Just all in all, absolutely love flipping this thing. This has been like my daily driver since I unboxed it last Wednesday. Grim says, Blade Show real soon. Yes, real soon. So excited. All right, so that was the Maxis. Next we have my Bandage Knives Stitch V1 with Kukri blade. This one is probably one of my more difficult ballies to flip, if I'm being completely honest. It twists in my hand when I don't want it to. And it's hard for me to get the necessary grip to do the choker fan on it. My fingers don't grip onto it the way that it should. But I still love it. It's a great fun bally to play around with. It just isn't something for me to learn new tricks on. Hello again, Youngblood. Let's see. And then Oh, and Grim says, "How's everyone doing?" Good, excited, nervous. My stomach hurts because I'm nervous. I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make my way to the airport. And I will be arriving in Atlanta first thing in the morning. Very, very excited. I'm packing up my things tomorrow, then heading straight to the show Friday morning. Excellent. I am packing up all of my things tonight and heading to the airport first thing in the morning. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Yeah, I cannot. I mean, I can. It's like 1 out of 20 that I can choker fan on this thing. All right, let's put that up and then move on to the last Bali. Oh, I'll get that in there in a minute, which is the Opus V2 handles with a Seraph blade. Sent to, or not sent to me. I was sent home with this from Penchetta when I had gone out and visited them back in April. Got to meet with Lance, and Lance sent me home with this. This is the pass around Bali that, or at least one of the pass around Balis that you can sign up to be a part of, which is pretty cool. I did not end up summoning Ghost. That is okay. That is all right. This has been my most terrifying Bali because for the first 2 or 3 weeks, I could not touch this thing without getting cut. Since then, I get cut less, which is nice. And this was one of the first ones that I was able to successfully do the choker fan on, which is also pretty cool. And it's because the handle, for me, it's because the handles are grippy, but they're also very thin. And that makes for easy rotation. And then let's see. I messaged him on Discord, but he didn't show. No worries. Oh gosh, that's true. What's true? I did sign up for that. Excited for that. Oh, yep. I love Unc, bro. He's the GOAT. I am not the GOAT, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm buying a crack in there. Might window shop at LDY. LDY is the first place I'm going. Not even gonna lie. LDY is the first place I'm going. I need to see the answers. I will be seeing the answer before, but I need to see the answers. All right, and then Satch is here. Welcome to the show. Unc is not the GOAT, but Unc appreciates all the positivity. I love it. You're the GOAT of all time, ever and ever of all time. I'm headed straight to Squid. LOL. All right, forgot about that. Win Squid. Unc is the GOAT. Thank you guys. Okay, so and then I'm also bringing my glow in the dark 3D printed Lifrix canvas. Which I just want to make sure that I have something plastic that I can flip at the bite handle rave. I have the Squiddy U, but again, this is my go-to for the plastic Balis. I will flip this over the Squiddy U almost any day of the week. It's goated, seriously. Let's see, and Grim was actually talking with Will earlier. Very cool. What's going on, Jax? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the second half of the week. Heck yeah, LeBreton saw. Wait, LeBreton, how many subs do you have? Did he talk about deleting the vids? Not as goated as Ankh. I've been traveling for work and looking for to get a plastic Bali for travel. What's the one you recommend? So, if you have access to a 3D printer, this is the Lifrix canvas. The company name that designs it is Lifrix. This model is the canvas. Totally free to download. Only thing that you need are some M3 by up to 20 millimeter screws for the end, M3 by 12 for the pivots, an M5 by 12 for the bottom of the handles. That gets you, number one, it keeps it together, and number two, keeps the balance, or the weight, or gives it weight so that you can do all of the things, and you can literally do all of the things. This Bali is absolutely goated for being a free 3D printed Bali. I didn't ask him about that. Figured it might be a touchy subject. Understood. And the Frank is pretty dope. I'm also looking forward to flipping the Frank when I get there. Okay, so speaking of the Lifrix, that was the last of my Balis that I need to pack up. I need to make sure I bring this too. But so everyone is aware, I am also bringing with me to Blade Show these 4 Lifrix canvases. So if I run into any wannabe flippers who don't have a balisong, can't get a balisong, can't afford a balisong, whatever the case may be, might be at Blade Show with a parent, might be at Blade Show looking at folders, and then just swing over and check out the Bali stuff. Anybody I run into, up to 4, that have interest but don't have the means, I'm bringing 4 Lifrix canvases with me to give away. So that's pretty cool. So that is everything. That is, I'm packed. I'm now ready to go. I can go to bed and I can wake up in the morning ready to go. That is a lie. I have a lot to do. So we are actually going to be wrapping up stream so that I can finish getting ready for this monumental occasion of Bali Unc's first Blade Show 2026. Super, super, super elated. Less than 24 hours and I will be around some of the greatest people that I've had the pleasure of meeting. I just can't express my excitement enough. Let's see. Grim says, heck yeah. Camaro says, Ethan says, love that Unc. Jason says, very cool. Grim says, I have an entire full thing of carbon honey that I'm bringing to give to someone. I hate the smell of coconuts. Nice. All right. So I think, and I got a new hat. It says, I love you. It has my I love you thing there. And it has my I love you thing here and the Bali Unc thing here. So anybody who is at Blade Show and is trying to find Unc, they just need to look for the mustachioed man in the pink hat. All right, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. We'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.